Warning, I swear a lot.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Stellaris. So, first order of business for today. Obviously we've just crushed the Hadadeshians and their empire is now in tatters in favor of the star hierarchy, who understand at the top of that hierarchy is me. And always will be. I've got way too many alloys. This is literally a problem I've never had in a single run of this game in my life, bearing in mind I've only done like 3 and not finished them. But I'm going to make use of that in some fashion, probably by giving every single fucking station I have defense platforms. Am I going to subject you to that? Fuck no. I'm just telling you I'm doing it so that when I cut ahead and I don't have 35,000 alloys anymore, you know I've done it. Right? Is that okay? I don't know why I'm being sassy. I'm just in a sassy mood today. No one's ever tried to tell me what to do in this game, not once. So don't think that's happening. I'm just, like I said, I'm being sassy. I like being sassy. It's nice, it's fun. This may all be a massive waste of like alloys and stuff, but the way I see it, anyone who tries to enter my territory will get more than they bargained for, but also getting these defense platforms will increase piracy suppression, which will improve trade, which means I'll get more energy credits. Also, it'll stop those fucking pirate swarms or fleets from just randomly showing up in systems sometimes, or if they do, they'll get a little bit more than they bargained for. But this is going to take me for fucking ever. Noting that I am actually already running out of alloys, I'm going to focus more on the northern sectors, because this is where trade gets especially suppressed by piracy. So this seems like a good place to do it. I'll leave it there for now because I've spent more than half. That'll probably do. Yeah, that'll probably do. Cool, upgrade's done. Marvelous. Now, I'm not actually sure what I really want to do at the moment. I would like a big war with the Cooperative of Pack and the fucking Terminid Coalition in the Kesem Empire, but that's dangerous. It's very dangerous. Also, it just occurred to me, how could I forget? We need to recruit oh, so this could probably do with defenses. Yeah, I'm gonna put those there. We need as many fucking chitin soldiers as physically possible. More, please. More, please. I think most of the exploration we can do at this point has kind of been done, and if I want to see more of the galaxy, I'm gonna have to fucking shoot my way through. Which, you know, is that's fair, that's fine, that's whatever. That's just how it be sometimes. Yeah, so Janir needs at least 1 Terminid on it. This is what I've learned now. If I want to maintain stability, what I need to do is move Terminids to each of these planets so that at least one of them can take the role of a enforcer to keep things in order. Because, like, pretty much no other race can do that job because they don't have the right to do so. Because if you know the whole slave thing, it's no big deal. We don't need bureaucrats, fuck it. There we go, that's an enforcer. And that solved that problem immediately. Ah, Janir, oh, you're doing so well. Oh, yes, wonderful. Oh, these planets. They're doing so much better now, just in general, because of my brilliance. And I've since learned, of course, due to the massive crime wave that occurred on Krith, that every goddamn planet needs at least a precinct house, at the very least. And all the problems are sorted. Well, not sorted, but all things have been improved. And Pacon can do with an upgrade. Oh yeah, why not? Go on then, lads. Yeah. It's all coming together. I want you all to go and get your upgrades. It's very important. Yes indeed. I need you all to be strong. In preparation for the next war. The question, I mean, to be fair, our new Hadadeshian followers, friends, whichever term you choose to use, the reality remains the same. But they are separating us from the regime and the mandate pretty effectively. We could push through there to hit them. I think the mandate would probably go down pretty easily. We'll get that because more research output will help in the long run. What are the mandate like in comparison to moi, huh? Inferior. Amongst our contemporaries, only the Kesem Empire are considered my equivalent. Which is weird, because they're considered peaceful traders. I think building all of those defense holdings, what they call platforms, has really fucked the economy. Yeah, I should have considered that. We consider the Krith Terminus to be one of the great accidents of the galaxy. It never should have been. Well, I dare say. We'll see how you feel soon enough. One of our planets has low stability, Canadrius. Is that because they don't have any Terminids there? That's correct, yes. We should probably... Oh, they don't even have... Okay, yeah, that explains a lot. All right, well, we'll need to do something about that, won't we? I bet all that cloning I've lent into is going to bite me in the ass later on when I've just got too many people to work with. But that just means we'll have to take more planets. This is an ideal place to have a population who can be soldiers. I'm thinking just build a fuck ton of strongholds here. Like, turn this into a stronghold planet. We're not going to get much out of here in terms of resources. All we're getting is unity. The main export... This is going to sound really fucked, but it's true. The main export of this planet is chitin soldiers. That's it. That's what this planet is for. I think we have a genuine shot of potentially dominating the galaxy. I think we can, but we do need to be careful about it. If the non-bug races and the bug traitors, which is what I'm now calling the Terminidian Coalition, decides to unite against us, we are in big trouble. That is huge trouble. That is massive trouble. And we don't like massive trouble, we like big business, and those are two different things. Big business is money, massive trouble is less money, or anti-money, minus money, negative money, and that's not something I can abide. Not in my mind, not in my heart, and not in my soul. Right, I'm guessing the trade-off is that soldiers don't provide much stability. I don't know, enforcers don't provide that much. Or is that +1 stability per enforcer? Because if so, that's quite different. Yeah, it's per enforcer. Whereas soldiers provide 0.25 per soldier, which means that's only 0.5. I see, right, yes, that is why you do want enforcers then. Okay, fair enough. Learning more. I don't think I ever really took the time to properly look at these things, just because, I don't know, there's a lot to look at. I'm not going to sit here and pretend that, oh, you shouldn't have to fucking look at anything. Of course you should. This is an in-depth game, has in-depth mechanics, and if you want to do well, you should be paying attention to the details. I'm not going to justify myself for the reasons in which I didn't. I'm just going to tell you guys that I didn't. Obviously, or things would be going better, you know. New planet, please. Yep, new planet, Kashmir. I fucking love Kashmir. Home to our greatest export, Kashmir sweaters. God, I'm fucking funny. Oh, God, how did you guys even handle this? It's just unbelievable. Comedic genius on display, and oh my God, it's so funny. Damn. I appreciate you might need a moment to sit down, which would beg the question why you're watching this standing up, but, you know, I don't tell you how to live your life. More opportunities to grow more Terminids is helpful, because Terminids are the most useful populations we have. All the other populations are handy, but Terminids are the most useful because they can do everything. The Mandate made peace with the Hadadeshians, and Ennui, Medgar, Ripagor, and one more, a new Hadadeshian empire will be created as an ally or subject of Mandate out of 6 occupied Hadadeshian systems, so... Hadadeshian Empire. Oh, they're up here, yes. Hadadeshian Foundation. God, the Hadadeshians are a fucking mess. Oh, it's going so badly for them. I'm really tempted to just absorb the hierarchy, I'm not gonna lie. Has to have been a subject for 3,600 days, so... 4 years from now, we'd be able to integrate them. I think I will, to be honest.
Complete.
I just kind of want to own all of it. I know it's not a good idea, like there are, you know, empire size is a problem, but just want all of it. I just want all of it. I don't trust these foolish, naive, gross aliens to manage themselves. I have to do it for them. I'm running out of money. Oh, well, maybe I should let them manage themselves, because then they won't go bankrupt. Also, it occurred to me that strongholds also don't lower crime, so that's a thing worth considering as well. Another rivalry from Fexcla. We are rivals, Fexcla. We are. Just, you don't need to, like, overcompensate so much on our rivalry. I know we're rivals. You don't have to keep telling me. I don't care that much. Chill. New tradition. Clone vats produce an additional 1.5 plus monthly organic pop assembly. Good, more people, yes. Also, what I'd like to do, where are they? Hadadeshian Empire. We should probably jump on these guys. Make claims. I kind of want all your remaining stuff, lads. I just kind of do. My concern by this point, ladies and gentlemen, is I think a lot of the campaign right now is just going to be me working on the economy, declaring a few wars, and slowly taking bites out of, like, you know, these territories. We'll finish off the Hadadeshians because they're tiny and I can take the territory. We'll integrate the star hierarchy, and then we've got them as well. Start moving on to the Mandate, then Fexcla, and then Medak, and then I think it's going to be very routine from this point onwards. So, at this exact moment in time, we're not done with the video yet, I'm still recording, I want to give you guys something worth your time, but I think, in my heart and soul, we might be done with this in terms of a series after this one. Because, you know, don't get me wrong, like, Stellaris is great, we all enjoy it, for sure, but I think I've kind of gotten to the point in the game where I'm not sure how good this is to watch anymore. At least before I could be like, the bug, don't get me wrong, I love my fucking bugs. These guys are horrifically evil. I love them, they're great. I'm gonna enjoy playing this very much, but in terms of presenting it, there's not much more left for me to do. You know, it's not like we're discovering cool, new, and interesting things. We know about everything around us. It's just a case of crushing it into a fine paste and absorbing it into our empire. That's all there is now, and combat and conquering in Stellaris is not particularly exciting. Even in the previous episodes where we've had multiple wars, I have cut those, mostly. I've cut them down extensively, because they're not that fucking interesting, really. I don't know how else to put it. So, don't get me wrong, we're gonna keep going with this, and I'm enjoying it, and I hope you're enjoying it too. Aha, yes, fuck crime on Lone Defender. With the significant reduction of crime on Lone Defender, the planet's once pervasive criminal underworld has been reduced to nothingness. The population has been imbued with a renewed sense of safety and harmony. Which is good, because it's a fortress planet. Yeah, you know, we're gonna finish this video, and I'm gonna have a great time doing it, and I hope you'll have a great time watching it, but I think, you know, if I'm also to be a clever businessman here and be like, there might be more interesting and exciting things I could be making videos on. This might not be the most important thing to do right now, you know? Medak declared rivalry again. Actually, it's mostly been Fexcla recently, but I know Medak have done it once or twice because they're fucking stupid. They are fucking stupid. You can't tell me they're not. They're stupid chicken faces. It's like, goddamn. But yeah, that's where I'm at with this, basically. Very good. Having a lot of fun with it. I love this file. I love my bugs. I love everything about it. But I don't think, deep in my soul, this is something really worth continuing. I think we've gotten roughly as much out of this as we're gonna for the purposes of entertainment. Look, if I'm wrong, if you're like, no, Foreman, I'm having a great fucking time and I want to keep watching this specifically,
colony established.
Tell me, because that's good information to have. That's important information. I don't want to just make these decisions based on my own feelings and leave you guys in the lurch when you're like, well, actually, I was really fucking enjoying this. Like, this is a lot of fun. I really like it, and another series wouldn't hit quite the same for me. Like, that's the thing. That's important for me to know, so if you feel that way, please do tell me. But, I'm not getting that impression from this game. I'm not getting that impression from this series either. I've enjoyed it very much. I have no regrets about doing this, starting this series, about giving it a go. I think it was 100% worth doing. But I think we might be about done. Don't you? Don't you think we're a bit done, perhaps? I need that fucking precinct house, I swear to God, I'm not having another crime syndicate on my front door. But like I said, let me know. I don't want to make these decisions for you. God, Anastasia's a really fucking... what's the term? It's not a very stable planet. I think it's mostly the lack of amenities. Probably get a holo theater there. Borders closed with the Hadadeshian Empire. I didn't even know they were open. I didn't assume they were either. I should pay attention to that more often, probably. Ooh, new barrier point defense, lovely. Okay, so we're pretty soon getting to the point where we can declare war on the Hadadeshians again, and we have a claim on everything they own, so... yeah, why don't we just crack on with that? They can't stop me. They physically cannot fucking stop me now. There's nothing they can do. They are powerless, to the point where I will give them a chance, one chance at survival. I don't want to do espionage, I don't care that much. They're not worth the trouble. I can't propose subjugation. The only option is to destroy them, which, fine, I'll just conquer them. Ain't no thing to me. But first we should see how the Lukumised attack swarm does against this fucking void cloud. Because, that's about to happen. Imagine they're gonna lose a few ships.
Hostile
Go, my pretties. Destroy the cloud. Yes, good, yes, good. Yeah, oh, we've already lost like 1,000, or more than 1,000 in terms of fleet power. It's dead. We did it. But, oh boy, you guys took a battering, didn't you? Off you go. Smash them out, take the stuff. If we literally conquer every fucking system they have, I don't think they have a lot of grounds to, like, you know, continue the war. If we literally own all their stuff. So, yeah, just give up already. Give me your space stations. Give me all your stuff. Give me your people. We need your people. I might turn the Hadadeshians into food. I haven't you know, we are low on food. Maybe that's the role they should fill. And we've already got a warrior cast. We don't need another one. Right? The Chitin will fill that role. All that's left is a deficit of food. And do we really need more mouths to feed? I don't think so. That doesn't sound good for the Empire as a whole. I've got to think of the whole Empire, you know? It's a big Empire. A lot of bellies to feed. If only they could eat some delicious, delicious, nutritious, succulent, Hadadeshians. Oh, delicious. Oh.
Construction complete.
I'll be sad to see this series go, because I do enjoy this, but it'll be for the best, I'm sure. Oh, an insult, you say? Oh, from the Hadadeshian star hierarchy. You'll forgive me if I dim my display terminal. I simply cannot stand to look at your nauseating appearance. Oh, that's interesting, isn't it? Empress Kulamg is dead. Long live the Empress. We have been implicated in a plot against the Kesem Empire, so vague is the allegation that we cannot definitively state whether or not they are onto something. Our own spies protest that the allegation is baseless, claiming this is likely either a defensive, counter-espionage response from one of our targets, or else a smear campaign being conducted by some third party. Whatever the reason or cause, the Kesem Empire have taken offense. Sorry, am I supposed to care? Is that supposed to be... Oh, it is the Kesem, to be fair. Okay, alright, well, yeah, actually, I should care a little bit. To the point where, just in case, we'll send them up to Sourcem X, and they can hold it. Just in case, this fleet... Start heading around there. You can take them. It's not that we're at any real risk, it's just I don't really want to elongate the war. You know, war is expensive. Well, the sooner we conquer them, the sooner we can turn them into burgers. That'll be pretty funny. We've made first contact with the mysterious aliens in the ONAB system. For now, we have codenamed them Samek Menace. Until we can find out more about them, if they possess a language, we should decipher it so that we can assess how much of a threat they pose. A new alien race? Huh. Find out about them, I suppose. Can't say I was expecting that.
Spaceport under attack.
A trade route in the Besnar system is poorly protected. Ugh. It's not actually poorly protected, it's got defense platforms. Yeah, they've got it covered. Hello, hello. Upon entering ONAB, our sensors picked up strange readings. Dismissed at first as glorified asteroids, things quickly changed when it was discovered that these entities reacted aggressively to movement in space, even at great distance. Observation of these entities, preferably from a safe distance, is advised. Okay, okay. Giant rock things? Sure. Cool, let's fuck them up. Ah, Hadadeshians, must we continue to dance this dance?
Hostile fleet engaged.
Is this truly necessary? Just give up and become food already. Oh, it really is XCOM, isn't it? Following a long period of growing support for the hierarchical union, the Terminidian coalition has finally embraced the faction, adopting their core values and policies. As a result of bringing this faction into their government, they have become more outwardly authoritarian. Sure, not the direction I would pick for my empire of bugs, but you do you. The entities encountered by our fleet some time ago are new, horrifying life forms. Quickly, fuck. The energy-rich gas found on one of our colonies has now depleted. The extra resource output has been lost, greatly increasing our need for new deposits to replace it. Okay. Quickly nicknamed Space Amoeba, following an analyst's gross misreading of initial sensor output, the creature is in fact larger than the average Crithian Terminid corvette. There would be little harm in putting the monstrosities out of their misery. For science, or some equivalent. Well, that'd be a lot of money, but we do want to study
The
them.
Aegean Empire has established communications.
We do want to study the space things. I'm not even sure what. The things, it's just study them. I want to see what they're all about. Ah, a Sidor. Which sounds like a Pokemon, but it's not. I'm 90% certain it's not. Anyway, it could be. I'll never tell. Hey, there's another planet there that can be taken. The space amoebas, the name is stuck as the pronunciation of the proper taxonomic denominator is too unwieldy for the average terminid, are solitary animals when left to their own devices, but all but the youngest specimens are accompanied by quasi-independent flagella, organisms spawned by the amoeba and programmed through liquid, RNA-laced secretions to do the bidding of the host. These flagella are capable of manipulating and even attacking objects in an impressive yet restricted range around the host, periodically returning to lodge inside the host amoeba's body for reprogramming. There are potential military applications to be found in the regenerative properties of the amoeba's thick hide or in the flagella's graceful patterns of movement. Oh yeah, I want regenerative hull tissue. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do want that. I want my ships to regenerate before my opponent's eyes. There'd be nothing more demoralizing than that, surely. It will cost a total of 65 influence at a rate of 5 influence per month. It will take 13 months. Yeah, go for it. Very well, the Hadadeshian star hierarchy accepts integration into the Kriv Terminids. You're gonna regret that! You're gonna regret that! Yep. Yep, you are. Without a doubt. It'd be a terrible shame if we were to just utterly destroy them, wouldn't it? Oh, what a shame it'd be. Oh no. Oh, look how terrible it is. Oh, so sad. Oh no. Oh, senseless waste of life. And Lamau said Khan the Betrayer. Oh my god, the garrison forces on this planet are over 3,000 garrison army strength. Holy shit. And it occurs to me, we do have assault troops here. They can fucking go. They don't need to be there anymore. Like, fucking goddamn. Oh, we own this now. Oh yeah, because we've absorbed the Hadadeshians. Oh, delightful. Okay, cool. Well, you know what we're gonna do now, right? Like, you're aware. You know how this is gonna go. Hadadeshi, yeah. First of all, set rights. Not undesirable, no. Slavery type, livestock. Yup. And then create template, let's see what we got. Industrious, not necessary. Very strong, not necessary. No, I'm going to make you guys into the perfect livestock. This is, there we go, delicious. Nerf stapled. Vat grown. They shouldn't have fucked with me. They really... They really shouldn't have fucked with me. Foods. Foodian. What could I say? Truly, there's nothing to say. What else is there to say? Mayhaps a similar fate shall befall
Construction complete.
any others who decide, you know, to fuck with me, to fuck with my empire. You dare to insult us to our very faces, our bug faces, our little horrifically disgusting bug faces. And it's funny because they insulted that bug face, and now that bug face is going to devour them. Oh, look! Savages! Oh, lovely! Cool, well, when that army gets finished retaking, Bitrius, they can hop over to Toraville and, induct another species into our glorious empire. I wonder what role they'll fill. Is there any role left to fill? Will they just be livestock as well? Or just slaves? Good, they've successfully been modified to be better food. Glad to hear it. It's not a good time for them, I gotta be honest. It's just Hadadeshians are not having a good time right now. They're just not. They've been nerve stapled, they've been made tastier through genetic engineering, and they're being used as food. Presumably they're also being used as, like, a workforce as well, like they still work, but also they're food. The Hadadeshian Foundation has audaciously laid claim to the Solomon system. What, pray tell, are they even going to do with that? Like, yeah, good job, man. You've made a claim. How the fuck are you gonna back it up? You and what army, I suppose, is the question, isn't it?
Planetary invasion begun.
Oh, wow. Look at that. Invaders, we don't know why you're attacking us, but we will fight to defend our planet. We will not yield. Uh-huh. Cute. Yep, and we're slaughtering them, and it's not even close, and fuck you.
Secured.
Our armies have successfully invaded and subdued the primitive forces on Toraville 4. The locals have given up all attempts of fighting back, and we have now subsumed their civilization into our empire. Although, backwards as they are, it may take some time for the natives to become fully productive members of Crithian Terminid society. Yes, indeed. Let's find out a little more. Oh, yeah, and you're also angry because, yeah, obviously. Let's find out a little more about you, shall we? Molluscoid, continental preference, conformists, natural physicists, conservationists, quarrelsome, and weak. My friends, what are we going to do with you? What if we make an army of, like, Hydra-looking domestic servants in little suits with little bow ties? Here's what we'll do. We'll make them indentured servants. Yeah. Allow colonization. Right. And we will turn them into the perfect colonizers. We'll send them to shit planets and get them to soy out, basically. And docile. Yeah, that'll do it. Yep. That's everything I want from them. There we go. I mean, at what point does the game realistically go, okay, your opponent has no means by which to resist anymore and the war is automatically over? Right? Like, they don't have fleets anymore. They've got one system, we're about to take it. Surely that's good night, Irene. Surely we're done here. Then again, if a bunch of alien invaders were going to turn you into food, would you just give up? I don't know if I would. Modify species special project cost minus 50%. Oh boy. And then when we get them all, more gene modification points. Lovely, yeah. Evolutionary master. Gone are the days when the survival of our species was at the mercy of chance, when a Terminid's fate was decided on the whims of nature in the genetic lottery. The engineers of our time work not in steel and concrete, but in the very building blocks of life itself. With advanced gene modification, we will secure the future of our nation. Whatever that happens to entail, you know, Imperial prerogative, I think? Yeah, we'll go for that.
Spaceport under attack. War has been declared against us.
Ah! Ooh. Yeah, we took too long on this, didn't we?
Spaceport under attack.
God damn it, fucking pause. They want to impose ideology. Crif Terminids is forced to adopt the ethos and government form of Kesem Empire, and Emperor Kulrig I is forced to abdicate. I see. And this fleet, which was supposed to go up there, and then I then redirected down there for something that it was no longer needed for, and whoops. Yeah. Oh, you guys were now at war. Okay, I'll tell you what. Yeah, we'll send peace to the Hadadeshian Empire, because we can't afford to be faffing around with that anymore. And, oh, the Kesem actually have a really good fleet going. Problematic. This also puts us at war with the Hadadeshian Foundation. Which is awkward. And when we swallowed our Hadadeshian allies, well, they didn't have any fleets, so we gained more land with no extra fleets. Realistically speaking, Sourcemax isn't that strong a defensive position either. Realistically speaking, we would need to... Although these guys barely have fleets. Nah, we can ignore them. Oh, wait, the mandate as well. That's a problem. Okay, first expeditionary fleet are gonna have to hang around here and do what they can. Spent too long trying to get a total victory over the Hadadeshians when I should have just, yeah, we will accept this for now. Despite the fact we didn't actually get to keep any of the stuff we took, despite the fact that that's how White Peace is supposed to work, but, you know, whatever, what do I know? Running out of consumer goods again. Yeah, there was no reason for them to not immediately attack. I fucking would as well. The Hadadeshian Empire are making claims for reasons. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm actually going to leave that one there. And you know what? I said earlier, like, oh, if you're interested in what happens, and going on what I said earlier, I reckon this series has probably gone as far as it can go in terms of interesting stuff that happens, but admittedly, that's a pretty big cliffhanger. It kind of is, but I will leave this up to you guys' discretion once again, because it is entirely up to you, and I personally still don't think that this is really something worth continuing in terms of a series, but let me know if that's what you want to see. If you do want to see it, don't let me make this decision for you. If you do want to see it, let me know, and there's a good chance I might keep going with it. I don't know, we'll see. It entirely comes down to you guys on this one, because like I said, I don't want to make the decision for you, but I feel like we're kind of done here in terms of general interesting stuff. But let me know. Regardless, thank you so much for watching, and oh god, I have a problem on my hands, a real big one. Oh no. Special thanks to Lit Potatoes, Proxy, Caminera, Heartland, Harak J, Dresso, Sion Distance, LOL, Final Legend, Ethrobin, Linky, Xeon Cedar, Bimblewort, Majoko, Mymoon, Alkia, Sweet Baby Red, Jessicizzy, Plutonium Pie, Dreamer Ghost, Leper Lullaby, K-Bub, Magical, The Frostbite, Monsoon, Warmastoku, SCP-106A, Namad, and Kenny T800 for supporting me on Patreon. Thank you so much, guys, and thank you all so much for watching. It's actually a good thing my fleet didn't go up to that northern sector to hold it down against the Kessim, because the Kessim would have crushed them. The fleet wouldn't have stood a chance. So that's actually a good thing, because we're not going to lose that fleet now. But I'm probably going to need to recruit more ships in order to comfortably fight the Kessim. I tried to recruit fleets to the human fleet, or recruit ships to the human fleet, but the game wasn't having it, so I don't know if that's maybe because there are different civilizations' ships going on there, so that fleet just kind of has to be destroyed eventually, and then I just make a new one. I don't know. It's a little bit weird, but oh boy. And we still didn't get rid of the Hadadeshians, because the game was like, white peace, you don't get nothing. And I'm like, but I claimed their systems. I even conquered their planets. And the game's like, yeah, but you get nothing. So, whatever. I guess it's fine. But if there is a next time, then oh boy, we got quite a war on our hands. If there is one, I hope I see you there. Doodles, goodbye.